Welcome. In front of me is a Motorola Moto G9 Play, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your portable hotspot. So to get started, you want to pull down your notifications from the top of the screen and swipe down once again to extend the list of visible toggles. Now by the looks of it, by default, the hotspot is not added to our toggles, so we will need to do that first. Now all you need to do is click on this pencil right here and find your hotspot from the toggles that are disabled at the moment. And once you see it, which for me is right over here, once you start holding it, the text above here will change. Once it changes to drag here to remove, I'm going to drag it above that the text and drop it. When you go back, you have now access to it in your toggles on one of the pages. For me, it is on the second page. And once it's added in here, hold it the first time around. This will quickly take you to the settings. And here you want to select Wi-Fi hotspot and most likely start off with the hotspot password, because as you can see, the password right here is randomly generated. Without navigating here, you have no way of knowing what it is, therefore you wouldn't be able to actually connect to it. So I do recommend removing this password just because it's atrocious, and your new password will need to have at least 8 characters in length. Now that can be letters and numbers, it doesn't really matter. I'm making a very simple one, as you can see, and click on OK to save the changes. Now there's additional things that you could change, like the hotspot name, which by default will be the name of the device. And under advanced, we also have things like AP band, which we have choice between 2.4 or 5 GHz to this will vary from person to person. What I recommend doing here, if you want to have the best experience, you could change it to 5 GHz. This will offer you a faster and more stable connection, but the downside is not every device will support it. So if you will try to connect to this hotspot with a device that does not support 5 GHz Wi-Fi, then said device will simply not see this hotspot at all. And if this is something that you experience, then to solve it, all you would need to do is come back here into the settings and change it back to 2.4, which will resolve your problem. Oops. And another thing that you can change here is the timeout setting. This will allow you to change the timer which it takes for the hotspot to turn off automatically when it detects that no device is connecting to the hotspot. 10 minutes might be a little bit short, so you might want to change it to something like 15 or 30 minutes, though I don't recommend turning it off. And from there, once everything is set up the way you want it, you can quickly toggle it on in here if you're still in the settings, but later on, to turn it on and off, you can do that quickly by finding the toggle and simply tapping on it to toggle it off and back on. So there we go. Now if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.